What's up everyone, I'm back and playing Hertz episode 54, and today I am going to be working on, let me see if I can remember, what is my number? I build this one, that one I believe I build like, here let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 I believe. This is gonna be, yeah, this is my 6th building. And this building is gonna be, okay, if you're wondering what kind of building, you're saying, William, why does this building look so familiar? Well, maybe if you look a little bit in Las Vegas, there's an apartment area or a apartment area in Las Vegas. While driving Las through the highway or freeway, you might find one, or probably you'll find it in Miami, which I might token a little bit, put a little bit of the idea of it. And let me just say, the architect is not lost on me. And that's good because I really enjoy making something similar but different. Like all these structures, yeah, they're all mine, and I take them for old and new. But maybe not new. Take like China's big structures. Yeah, they give a different kind of structures. Especially all in Asia. All of Asia is all just different. Different way of building a skyscraper, different ways of building a city on top of everything. And we were once the big guys who build who built the Panama Canal. Now we're just losing behind and we're just becoming, I don't know. I don't know what the term is. But what I'm saying is we're not active in like construction. We're in construction, but mostly we're just going into white collar work. No more of that red in the redneck sector. Not in the blue collar. We're only doing real estate. That's the only thing, and we're slowly growing, but we're not building like aggressive projects. That's a that's a problema that needs to be fixed. Oh wait, oh wait, sorry. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to remember. Was there extra tough in that box? I don't know. But but going back to what I'm trying to say, I'm trying. I am building something different. Ooh, there's a zombie villager, but I think that won't be a problem. But I may have to be careful while I'm staying up, since I have 3 villagers, which I don't want to hear. Actually, I want to check them first. So just check over here. Okay, they're still active. Okay, so no problem there. So no problem from there on. Perfect. Perfect. So working. I'll be working on trying to get all this, and and I believe this. And if my corrections, I think I have enough to finish up this floor, and that will be all what I want to do for this video. Trying to finish up the 6th building, because I can actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. No, this is 5th, I believe. I believe this is 5th. Finishing the 5th building. Actually, no. This is going to be my 6th because I finished that one. Or, actually, no. 8th. This is going to be 8th because I finished this one. And actually, I've been more active on trying to build more than my other world. This is actually the greatest thing ever. and that is a good thing I will take still to my heart. I am really happy for the to build on this world. This world has been my rock for building a huge civilization. But I'm really curious now. What am I supposed to do? What am I gonna do in the jungle for my promised land? Hopefully I still survive because usually I don't even survive even in the jungle. I need to find a way to build something different. I need to make a fortress, something protective, something that can stand upon the edge of time and before time. Ah, dang it. Okay, Chrome. Okay, got that. Boom, 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 boom. And also, actually, I've been actually active on building structure for some time now. Ever since I've been learning about how much work that can real estate work. Real estate is a good area, but very highly competitive and very diverse. You can make money, you cannot make money. If you want to expand, it's gonna, you might expand, but you're gonna be betting on how much you are gonna save just for that property. But if you save enough, you can be like Fred Trump, who's the father of Donald Trump. I actually watched a video about that, where where Fred Trump got the idea of doing construction because of his father, Frederick Trump, who was the first immigrant to America that is under the name Trump. And he started doing real estate after when he got out of his barber job. Yeah, he was a barber. But he got a little bit bored and got into the real estate industry by by buying property in Queens. Queens is part of a borough of, let me see, a borough. It's called a borough in the city of New York. If anyone lives in Queens, you might know. People in New York, you can know that. If anyone knows anything about New York, I am happy that you guys understand the the geography of the geography of the area. And that I am grateful for anyone who actually understands it. But you guys might have to teach other people that Queens isn't like a huge city that in America that is nowhere in that is like a big place. But it's actually a borough with like Brooklyn, La Bronx, Manhattan, name it, name those boroughs. And now they're getting into New Jersey, in, connected to New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey. That's what it's called, Newark. It's like new and like Noah's Ark. Newark, but into one word. Newark, New Jersey. And that is one thing I don't even understand who made that name. But that's some ingenuity of the name. I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to be checking on something. Sorry, that was just my nephew who was suspiciously nearby in my room, so I had to be very sure he doesn't touch any of all my markers. I have my entire room filled with like markers and papers because I'm a crazy. I am always crazy when I think too much. When I think too much, it always hurts my head, but it also feel, tries to drain my energy out. Because when I put everything into my head, it's just gonna drives me nuts. But in a good way, not a bad way. Okay, let me just get this last piece, get out over here. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. And going back, I'm because I am because I sound weird when I don't even do a thing. But just to be sure with every one of you guys, I got I got a very strange idea for something in the future. If anyone remembers what I've been talking about doing a business, I'm gonna do a food court that is like a huge. It's gonna be a huge building run by only me with no investors, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of work, but it's gonna be good work, not bad work, to be working on the projects, to be working on it. And I'm just gonna make a huge round building with a circular dome on the top because I don't want to make a huge a huge can like a like this size. Do you know what I called it when I first told this to my parents? To my mom actually. Do you know what I said? I said, I'm not wanting my building to be looking like a tuna can. Yeah, I always call it a tuna can when I think about it. So that's why I want a big, huge glass dome. And probably put the name on the name in the outside just for like helicopters and stuff to see. Just remember my food. I have a food court and it serves pizza, hamburgers, hot dogs, and uh, and probably tacos, American style tacos, and probably have like one station now just for people to rent out if they wanted to do. Just if they're wanting to do their little business with their own little station, I'll let it. While I'm still trying to while I'm gonna well if it's my business idea will grow. I think I'm gonna grow around my town to Cedar City and probably to probably Kanab, Moab, probably not Moab yet, but probably in Kanab, and all my surrounding areas, and then probably head up north to Salt Lake and Provo, Vernal, Nephi, Lehi, where people, if anyone knows Utah, with the Nephi, it's not called Nephi, it's called Nephi. If you look up the dictionary, you'll find it. You find it very interesting. It is, it is Nephi. Whoever told you it was Nephi, you've been lied to, big time. But also, also, if I reach, if I reach like a couple $1 billion, that is a very outrageous amount of money. I really want to start entertainment. making a huge entertainment skyscraper for all children in like the big cities or probably smaller cities. Take for my town in probably Las Vegas. There is a lot of casinos, but not many, and a huge amount of other things. But I'm seeing not much of a productive work. I don't see much anymore. I don't see much more of the good old the good old times. Instead of just having huge gambling places, I'm I'm just seeing no development of new development except just making huge shapes of structures and just the same old. But if I have a huge entertainment place, here's going to be the entertainment place. It's going to be from there's going to be a sub level where there's going to be a laser tag huge laser tag arena where people can watch and probably broadcast and probably get a broadcast for all news people to go down there and watch the games, or probably bring in the game show guys who know the game show industry, so they can just go watch it. So they can just watch it and probably have like a bowling on one level, trampoline park, and have more other things to do on the upper levels, and probably have like a basketball court as well. That could be fun, which it could benefit me and others, but mostly benefit the people for sure, not for myself. Because I, because if I put like hundreds of hundreds of people, of thousands of people actually who are trying to wait in line, there's gonna be a don't worry place. You can have you have the entire building, entire floor, where there's hundreds upon hundreds of of slot machines or stuff. Not slot machines, but like game areas. Star Wars, King Kong, and all things. And I'm probably going to be primarily going to strike for Las Vegas. I know Las Vegas is filled with all those big, you know, giant gambling places. But this is going to be a place for all children if they want to go play. While your parents are going to be wanting to go play over at Caesars or MGM, going to the Luxor, or going to another, or go to the Excalibur Hotel to gamble as well. My building is just going to be primarily going to be just for the entertainment of children, or probably if any family who doesn't want to gamble but just wants to do something fun. That's what I intend. Yeah, nothing much. No, nothing much. Just recording. Okay. Okay. Sorry, everyone. My dad is just in here. He's going to be doing your homework, Dad. Your homework. Yes. So yes, he's going to be working on his homework. So I probably have to go. Probably finish up, but I'm not going to be finished until this entire roof is done. If I don't finish this entire roof, I am going to be not fulfilling my obligations for this building. I don't want to leave it like this. So So I'll try to finish up this entire section until everything is going to be finished to up to date. And ooh, a zombie. I see a zombie. So okay, going back to what I was saying. When I finish up with that build, finish with the huge skyscraper for entertainment for children, I will build another one in Salt Lake, and then probably another one in probably a smaller one in Mesquite, since it's not like a bigger population where I'm from, where I am living, and probably build, but probably build like a couple, probably a dozen in Southern California, because Southern California is the problem. And maybe a couple more in Denver, Ogden, Provo. Mostly like in the big cities. And probably have more smaller ones in other cities. Which I have, which is going to be a smaller but still more room to still have more room to have more fun. And let me just say, if it leads to like monopoly, I'm just gonna tell the government, I'm just gonna force the government to say, hey, try to invest in other companies, you crazies, you chickens. And if they do, I will be grateful for them, because that's competition. And that is, and hurrah! I finished up with this entire building. The finish of the 8th building. I am well happy that my creation has been finished, and that is so. This is going to be the end for this video. So if you guys like this video, like and subscribe and watch all my videos down below. In the meantime, I'm going to be taking a break and try to get out of this office because my dad is going to be doing his homework. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.